Beauty After Dark, baby.
Yes.
Beauty After Dark goddesses and gods and
Yes.
others. Okay. Gods and goddesses and others. Because some people are not either a god or a goddess. They're just doing whatever they feel like they want to do, right? So, oh, you love it. This is our first. Ooh, Ashley. Ashley is already getting started on the Beauty After Dark, baby. Ashley. I have a mask I'm about to put on. So introduce yourselves if you're new to the channel. I am Reverend Valerie Love, and this is a new show that we're starting on the channel all about sensuality, sexuality, the goddess, 50 Shades, stuff that we really want to talk about. After we put the kids in the bed, the stuff that we really want to talk about after we put the kids to bed. So get your weed, get your wine, get your kombucha, whatever your vibe is, baby. Whatever your vibe is, get it and bring it on in, because we're going to be having a conversation after God. So I'm going to throw it over to the goddess Ashley as we do our nighttime rituals, because this is one of my rituals. So I'm going to go ahead and do my mask.
Yes.
Come on, Ashley.
Yes. Greetings and welcome.
What's up, baby?
Oh, yeah. So as you saw, I had to put on my my moisturizer here, which I love, non-toxic. Listen, to be a non-toxic goddess, it's not hard at all. Right, ladies? It's not hard at all. So my name is Ashley, and I am all about divine reflections. I'm all about harnessing and protecting my energy, right? And that's important.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Yes. So to harness and protect your energy is to cultivate all that energy that you have from within. I finally believe that as a goddess, you must stand in your power, and to invoke all that energy within your yoni. It's important. Listen, if you have your partner and you giving all this yoni beauty, I love it. Remember that? KAISI. You giving all that energy.
She went right to yoni. She didn't even give no introduction. She went straight in.
Listen, that's this right here. The spirit. But no, I'm just speaking from my heart. I'm calling out all the goddesses that, when you put your energy out there and you coming back with, you see these energies are kind of like trying to take over, you have to really look in the mirror and look at yourself, because you want to make sure the energy that you put out is coming back to you equally, if not greater. And so as a divine reflection, I'm speaking to the goddesses who want to protect your energy, whether you're with a partner or not. It's important. It's important. So that's what I'm about.
What's your bedtime rituals, goddess? What do you do?
My bedtime ritual? Cool. I love it. Well, tonight is a special night because I'm amongst all of you gorgeous, beautiful, lovely. Tonight, we're going to have some Pinot Noir, right?
You're going to have some what?
Pinot Noir.
Okay. You just reminded me I didn't bring my toys. I'm going to go get my toys.
Oh, we'll be here. So, it starts in the shower for me, right? I am all about, again, non-toxic. I love this body wash that I use when I'm in the shower and I put this on. My whole bathroom just smells like good. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think of a yoni, it has to be sweet. I don't like that vibe.
Oh, it has to be sweet, baby.
It has to be sweet. So honey and almond is my nighttime ritual. I start in the shower. I start with my candles, the non-toxic soy, highly concentrated scented candle, and I just go to town and I cleanse from my head, from my crown to the soles of my feet. And as the water hits me, I allow all the impurities or whatever toxic thoughts, whatever is going on, it has to run down the drain. It does not stay on. Okay. So after I cleanse with my honey and almond shea body wash, which is the bomb, it smells so heavenly, I polish my body. I polished. Okay. So with the satin body polish, it's a small exfoliant that's included in here. It's so gentle, but I swear, if you could feel my skin right now, I've never had my body feel this good before. So I'm already touching myself. let me keep it simple. After I dry off of my shower, this lotion.
Yes.
I used to suffer from eczema, keyword is eczema. Used to, but I'm not making any medical claims, but I used to suffer from eczema, and I live in New England, and it's cold. It is cold. Today is actually a beautiful day. That's why I'm able to be half naked in front of y'all. But it's cold in the harsh, cold winters, and with this body lotion, I'm able to it takes the whole soft, sultry. Oh, I see you, Marita. I see you.
Go ahead, Marita, light it up, baby. Come on.
Light it up.
Light it up. We said it's after dark. Put your kids to bed. Okay?
This is it.
It's time for the goddess.
For real. And then to take it up to another level, you know, when it comes to harnessing the energy of your body, I do sacral massages, right? I believe that's powerful. For a woman, and I'll be honest, if we can be honest amongst each other, I had previously suffered from stage 4 endometriosis. Okay. And that was very painful. I had to learn to go within myself. I had to learn to detox from the relationships that I was a part of. I had to learn to let go of those energies to come back to myself. And so I do sacral massages, which I focus on my sacral chakra, and I massage it with the sweet almond oil. It's pure, okay? Pure sweet almond oil. And then the color for the sacral, yes, I see you, Marita. The color for the sacral chakra is orange.
Wait a minute, y'all got your sweet almond oil. Oh my goodness. There's so many lovely uses for sweet almond oil.
Oh, listen. Oh, it's a great lubricant as well. Let's talk about it.
Oh, it's what lubricant. Okay, continue.
And I massage it with a drop of orange essential oil. And as I massage, this is still part of my nightly routine, so I haven't even got to my feet yet. But I put a drop with the almond oil, and I massage my uterus, my sacral chakra area. And I envision of letting go of anything that has caused any type of negativity or whatever it is that my womb is holding on to. It has to be released. You know, so in me protecting my energy, I come back to myself. I invite good energy. I invite creativity. I invite love, abundance, everything. So that's what I do. I'm still in the bathroom, which I consider to be my hydrotherapy. And then I come into my altar with my vanity, where I keep my crystals. I have my crystals here, and I scratch my face with my toner. I love this toner. It definitely mattifies the skin. You want to be glowing, right? Look at Red Val. Look at glowing.
Yeah, I'm doing my vitamin C. So yeah, my mask, my vitamin C mask, which is also scrub.
But it looks very moisturizing. And so, but with the glow, what I love to do is apply my toner, which is the charcoal and flower mattifying toner. And then I apply the bright eyes, right? Yes.
Eye treatment.
It's definitely, oh my goodness, instantly. I have bags in my eyes. I instantly get a lift from this. I kid you not, instantly. So this has been, and it's not toxic. Let's not forget about it. It's not toxic.
Oh, we gotta use the non-toxic. It's gotta be non-toxic.
It's the only way. It's the only way. Absolutely. And I actually need to put some of this on. So after I apply my eyes, underneath my eyes, the deep marine. This is the age-defying night cream. Listen, if you're gonna have your partner laying up next to you, it's important that you wake up glowing. You go to bed glowing. You might do a little, get a little sweat, but in the morning you want to make it glowing. And this cream is so decadent. I just simply prior to this, I just simply apply it to my face like so. And this is so luxurious. And also, I just bring it forward. It's so amazing. I want to feel this. And then I gently bring it down my neck.
How does it smell?
It's so refreshing. It's like a nice light. It's like a sense of the sea. So it's not. I don't know how to really describe it.
You're glowing already. Okay.
You see that?
Wow, that's amazing.
This is truly amazing, and it definitely is my staple for my nighttime routine. And now this might seem silly, but I ran out of it.
Oh, the
I still
perfume.
go to bed. Yes.
I go to bed smelling like a whole vibe.
It has to be. The bedroom smells like a vibe. And then when I go lay on my pillow, I smell it on my pillow. So this is my favorite.
Your whole body.
I'm not around, and I'm not afraid to take it anywhere because it's still clean. Where can you get clean, non-toxic perfume?
What fragrance is that, Ashley? Which one do you have?
This is the Pink Iris and Sandalwood.
I have the jasmine and cedarwood.
That I'm getting that next.
Oh my goodness!
I love the scent of jasmine. And the final step, before pucker up. This is the lip treatment.
I just started on a lip treatment.
So moisturizing. I love this.
Wow.
I love it.
Much love. And so that's the physical aspect of what I do for my nighttime ritual. And I reflect. I'm all about I reflect on the night. So I have my manifestation Bible, which is actually my notebook here, and then I have a gold pen. And anything that I might be having, like the thoughts in my mind, and I want to release it, or anything that I'm going to call into my life, whether it's a vacation, just to be very simple and possible. Like I envision myself on vacation. I need to be in Puerto Rico with KAISI. That's how I'm feeling.
I'm in Puerto Rico, baby.
I know.
And so I'm all about protecting my energy, and I write my manifestation Bible that I go through, and I'm at peace, I'm in love, and I just come back to myself. That's what ritual is.
Ashley, I tell you one thing. Any man that would bring his all his self to this experience, he is getting a goddess that's vibing on, I mean, the highest vibration.
Yes.
I mean, he's gonna have to come with it.
He's gonna have to
come with it. The family is saying, Mel said, Marina, puff, puff, pass. What you doing? She keeping all the good stuff to herself. You need to do a virtual pass.
Let's go.
Go ahead, Marina. Talk to us about what you're doing over there, what you got going on over there, Beauty Climax.
Yes. So yeah, in the evening, that's my time. The kids are in bed, honey.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we got some background sound. I think we're gonna mute.
Yeah, I hear
Let everybody mute out except Marina. Okay, good. So we know that we don't have sound. Okay, go ahead, Marina.
I still hear it a little bit.
Little yeah.
Do you hear it?
It might be Sophia. Sophia, can you mute? Mute. I'm gonna mute too. Let's see. Go ahead and speak.
Think she got the mute. You know how to mute?
No.
Oh, underneath there's something that says mic and then cam, and you can press the mic little icon.
Yeah, so at night, that's my time, honey. That's my time to shine. The kids be in bed. It's almost the weekend. That means, everything come out then. But I need my me time first. So I typically do my face, unless it's like a night that I'll kind of just want to feel good, feel sexy, like tonight, and come in my room, in my office, and just be to myself. And I'll, do me a little bit of adult coloring. I'll do some adult coloring.
Wait a minute.
I need that. Where?
I got this at the adult store.
Get me one of those.
And they'll have like little sayings in it, like "suck it up, buttercup," and make life your bitch.
Come on, make like your little bitch.
And little things, and then you can just color. And it's so nice. I love it. I got it at an adult store. I get like
That's
a little
nice partner activity. That's a nice
Yes.
partner activity. Yeah.
Yes, it is. It really is. And it's so fun to do together and then play little games later. But yes.
Hello.
But yes, I do a little bit of that, you know, listen to me some smooth R&B or some smooth jazz while I'm coloring. And then I, you know, turn it in. I'm like, okay, I'm about to wash my face. So then I'll do my charcoal flour or I'll do my Affinia scrub because I like to scrub at night a few times a week. And I do this as a body scrub too. So I'll get my bubble bath going and I'll do like a bubble bath with my body scrub. And I love this because there's no chemicals in it. And I absolutely love it. And it's a deep cleanse. It's like it's real fresh, you know, and it's not too harsh on your skin. And then I'll do like, you know, my face cleanser that also has a toner in it. This is what I'm using right now. And then I'll do like the face moisturizer. And I put a little bit of lavender oil in here.
Ooh, I love it.
So
you know,
essential
oils just make everything better.
Yeah, and then I got my diffuser. My diffuser be on in the bathroom. And I got my bubble bath going. And then I like to do like a little, if I don't do the cleanser, well, I do the cleanser during the day. I mean, the moisturizer during the day. And then at night I do serum. So I'll do the revitalizing serum. Is
that the vitamin C? Because I have the vitamin C serum and I love it. I've been using the vitamin
C. I
love
serum. That. That is one of my favorites, actually. That vitamin C is, that is bomb. I just have like the darkest mark right here that would not go away for nothing, I swear, until I use that. And then I was like, okay, now I want to be on camera now. So, you know, and I rub all over with my lotion and my sweet almond oil, which is really good for massage oil. So if it's a special night and I like to pop up with surprises, okay? I'd be like,
what surprises with your husband?
He's like, I thought she was going to bed. No, I ain't going to bed.
Baby, it ain't time for sleeping, baby.
It's role play tonight, honey.
Ooh,
he was like, play. You done switched it up. You got red hair. You got, what happened? I thought you was going. He said, I
Girl, they love when you switch it up. They don't know who they're going to meet.
I said, yeah, I'm Miss Sally tonight. Got my wig, got the hair going. Got the red going. He like, what happened? Like, you know, on Christmas, I put the ornaments here. Yeah.
Oh, come on, baby.
And it is on for
Christmas gifts.
Yeah, big old bow. Yes. And I'd be like, yep, you know, and introduce some toys. I like to clean my toys at night. And then I have different ones here that I like to use.
She going for the toys already. We already going for the toys?
If y'all ready. Not? If you're ready for it, why not?
Why not? Let's go for it. Go ahead.
I got some that I actually like. I actually used to have like a whole room, but I don't have a room no more. But I have my little glass one here.
How do you like that one?
I like it, especially with a good lube, or like I like our sweet almond oil, but I like a good lube with it, like nice and soft and thick with it. I love this. Actually, it's for the G-spot as well. That's why it has the ridges.
Yeah, so it has the ridges.
Yeah, so it's really nice. It's really smooth. You can put a condom on it. I absolutely love that one. And then I have a smaller
one. Is that one good for vaginal and anal, or only for vaginal?
Both.
Okay.
Both. And you can use it. It's good to use on your partner or on your other sexual lover if you are.
Men, some men, they be so nervous about anything going in their booty. They be like, no.
Oh,
you get near there. They're
like, he like it. My husband like, do that with your girlfriend, but that's a whole nother conversation right there.
Why are men so afraid of the booty hole? What is going on? I don't understand. There's a great deal of pleasure there. They don't understand that. They're trying to find that pleasure. They're like, you know what? I'm going to die and still not know that pleasure. I'm okay with it.
Right. Then you got little ones, the little ridges on it.
Ooh, the little one. I love that. Oh, my goodness. I love that one. I love that one.
I love it. It's so
Is that
pretty.
with glass?
Yes, this is glass
love
too.
it.
They both are dishwasher safe.
Oh, you
So
put them in the
great.
dishwasher, girl. Do you put it in the dishwasher with the rest of your dishes? Child, if I come to your house right
Not
now, I'm
the
gonna put it in the
rest.
dishwasher.
Don't
No, I'm
do
not eating
that.
at your house tonight. It's okay.
It
It's okay,
says on
baby.
there it's dishwasher safe, but I've never done that. I don't know why some people do that. I was like, huh? What? No, I clean them by hand. But
Okay.
yeah.
I do too. I clean mine by hand too.
And I have a little vibrator here, a little fun toy play with it.
I love that.
Power. Okay.
I love that.
Yes.
Yes.
Little
Come
toy
on,
to play
Marita.
with.
I told
And
y'all
I have
Marita was 50 Shades. Y'all didn't believe me.
She's
I knew
100
Marita
right
was 50 Shades.
I don't have my strap on in here, but hey.
See, look at that.
I know Marita's 50 Shades because whenever you look at the very calm ones, the ones that look so sweet and innocent, those always be the biggest freak of the weeks. I'm telling you.
Clutch the pearls. Clutch the
Yeah.
pearls.
Clutch the pearl. Oh, the ones that's very quiet and sweet, listen, they be very clutch the
The
pearl.
quiet one.
I just be like, yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
Child, and she over there packing. Marita's packing.
Yes, you gotta have fun. You
Right.
gotta have fun with your
I'm
mate. You have to have fun with your mate, and that it is what it is.
Come on, baby.
Whatever
Come on,
way you
baby. I ain't
go.
mad at you. I'm getting one of them glass toys.
Yes, I love them. Yes.
Yeah, because it's smooth, huh? It's very smooth.
Yeah.
In the yoni, is that
And
very
you
smooth?
you can blend the vibrator with the glass. If you want double penetration, you can do both together.
Yes.
Do this, turn it on, and get the vibration on here.
Have the glass vibrating from the vibrator.
Yeah.
Ooh.
On the clitoris.
She teaching us something today, baby. Come on. Look, Sophia, she cannot believe it. I told you, Sophia.
I am so hot over here.
You got a fan. You can just.
My body temperature has gone up several degrees. Marita.
Marita's blowing you out the water. And Marita got 4 kids. How many kids you got over there, Marita?
I have 4 over here, but one of them moved out. One down.
And Marita, how are you doing all this with kids and everything? How are you working all of this in, baby?
You're going to bed early. They going to bed early, okay?
Put them raggedy kids to bed. Look,
Grandma coming over, we running away.
Raggedy self in the bed.
Grandma coming, we running away. For Airbnb, here we come.
Ooh, y'all go to an Airbnb.
Yeah, we run away to the Airbnbs, okay? We're like, okay, we're going to a nice one, okay? I'll be looking at the bathrooms and all kinds of stuff that I can do.
You're looking at the kitchen countertops to see what can fit on the kitchen countertops.
Yep.
Kitchen is a wonderful place. Kitchen countertop is wonderful. It is wonderful.
After I clean
Especially if it's the right height and he's the right height and you just sit on the kitchen countertop. Oh, that's like perfect. But clean up real good because people don't want to be coming over to your house if they know anything like that.
Okay, yeah.
You can't tell people what happens in your kitchen because they be like, no, I think
nobody never talk about that
at a restaurant, right? They don't want to be eating at your house. No way. Okay. What other toys you got, Marita? Because I'm curious.
I don't have any more right here, but I do like whips. I like to do the hot oil, warm these up with essential oils in them, like lavender and peppermint, different things like that. Oh my God, I love to do that and just put it all over and rub it all over. Nice massage, have the music playing, candles lit. That's me all day. Handcuffs. I like handcuffs. Yes.
Come on.
Handcuffs. Let somebody join in and help too. But yeah.
Look, one of our comments said, what did I just stumble upon? baby, this is Beauty After Dark, okay? This is adults only conversation.
Yes, get your life.
Get your life, baby. Okay, this is not for kids. Put all your kids in the bed. Okay,
What
all
am
right. Put your kids in the bed. Did we lost Sophia?
Oh
Okay.
no. What about you, Val?
So let's get Sophia back. Okay. So toys. So this is one of my faves.
I love the packaging.
This is from Bedroom
I love
Candy.
that. Oh yes, I love bedroom candy.
This is from Bedroom Candy, baby.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get Sophia back. Hold on. Okay, Sophia. Hold on.
Oh, there she is. She's on. Welcome back.
Hello.
Okay, Sophia. So yeah, isn't the box beautiful? Because one thing I love about Bedroom Candy, this is from Bedroom Candy. I don't sell Bedroom Candy anymore. I used to do Bedroom Candy back in the day for like a hot second because I love their toys. I got the whole big kit, and y'all saw me do some reviews of Bedroom Candy. Her stuff is top notch. Like her toys.
I love her toys. She is my inspiration.
Girlfriend, there are two that I don't leave home without. So I'm traveling, and these two go with me everywhere, baby. These two, I don't leave home without these. They might be in my purse. If my purse fall open on the floor, this just might roll out. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So this one, and don't you love the box? And look at the silk inside, the satin inside the box too.
Ooh.
Isn't that fabulous? Isn't this the goddess?
Yes.
Isn't that the goddess? And then here's the toy. Now I have to explain something to you all about this toy. I love this toy because it does sort of seem like a tongue, like a very nice shaped tongue. It is so soft. Oh my goodness, it is so soft. Now it has 7 speeds, so it plugs in. So here's where I keep my plugins. So it plugs in. You charge it, and I'll show you where you charge it. You charge it, child, because if you lose power in the middle, it's not a good look. That's not a good look. You almost there, and then you lose power.
Nice.
I was right there. Right.
Game over.
That is such a downer when you lose power right in the middle. You can't have that. You gotta be charged up. You gotta be charged up and ready to roll, baby.
Yeah, batteries in the drawer, ready to roll. Okay.
We cannot have power outages at the inappropriate time. That's not a good look. So this one, do y'all see this little tiny hole right there?
Yeah.
Do y'all see the little tiny hole? You take this and you stick it in. Look how brilliant this thing is. You stick it right in. Is that amazing?
Yeah.
And then look, it's a charger. You can charge it by your computer, child. USB. Keep it by the computer. Let me tell you something. Okay, let's go to the speeds, baby. And this is not a commercial for this. I'm just telling you what I do. This is the goddess. This is the goddess. This is Beauty After Dark. This is what I do, okay? I got on my mask right now, and this is Beauty After Dark. So here's the little, do y'all see that little button? So you hold it. I don't know if this is going to give you the sound, if you're going to be able to hear it. Can y'all hear it? Or no, it's too low.
No, I hear that.
Oh, you hear it?
I heard that.
Oh, you
I
heard
heard
it?
that.
Yes, I heard
Number
it.
one.
I
Okay,
heard
here goes
it.
speed number 2.
Yes.
Okay, rev it up. That's speed number 2. Okay, let's go to speed number 3. Revved up even more. Now let's go to some patterns.
Patterns, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Yes.
And then it has another pattern.
Oh my goodness. And it plays
Come on.
some music, don't it? Don't it play some music?
Child, it's like a beatbox, baby.
Danielle said, is that what, like whistling while you work?
Hello.
They had one that plays the music. I was like, what?
Oh my goodness. I love this thing. Let me tell you something, ladies, and then you hold it and it's off. Let me tell you something, ladies. This hits the clit so perfect. This was made for your clit, baby. This is not on penetration like Marita's. This is for clitoral stimulation.
Right.
The clitoris. Come on, what's that one, Marita?
I have a bedroom candy one too. This is a vibrator, which is for clitoral or inner. It's waterproof too. Yeah, love it.
Girl, and doesn't it feel so soft, like the parts that touch your body?
Yeah, they weren't playing.
It is extremely luxurious. It is extremely beautiful. Look, I'm not even a bedroom candy consultant. I know some. I can tell you what women you could go to get this.
Me too.
This is bomb.com. And this is my other one that I never leave home without. Doesn't it look like a lipstick?
Lipstick. I love that. It's so discreet.
I love that it's beautiful. It looks like cosmetics.
Yes.
That was her whole thing, because for bedroom for candy, self-care is giving yourself orgasms. Like, you could be in the boardroom. You could be your CEO self. You could be in a conference room right now. You could be on Zoom. And would anyone know that you are having an experience?
No.
Nope.
She got the little ones that go in your drawers too.
She got the one. Did you see the one that goes in your drawers, Marita, and it has a remote control and your
you can give it to your partner. You can give it to your partner. You can give it to your partner so that he can play with you while across the room looking.
Imagine going to dinner with that and he has the control, or she has the control, or whoever your partner is. And the toy is sitting right in your underwear. Oh, the thing is fly.
I don't know if they want that to happen.
Yeah, look, you would never have anybody cheat on you again for the rest of your life.
They be like, what the heck?
You just be walking from the bathroom and all of a sudden they go sit. You be like, woo, woo. When I saw that remote control, I was like, that's a keeper right there. That's a keeper. So this one, you know how you charge this one? Plug this into your computer too, baby. Look, USB. I love how convenient it is. This one, you just magnetic to the bottom. You see how it's like magnetic? It just goes on the bottom, just like that.
Oh, wow.
Next
Wow.
Yes, magnetic.
I gotta call my candy lady now.
Let me tell you something. Candy Burris. That's my girlfriend right there.
My goddess, my inspiration. I'm gonna have a sex toy store someday, y'all. I'm gonna own it.
Candy Burris is a goddess. So let's do the unveiling. Just open it open.
Looks like
I know, like, ooh, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
This is so good for anal, you would not even believe it. It's just perfect. It's just perfect. You know what I'm saying? What did Tabia say? Tabia, I wasn't expecting this type We tried to warn people. We tried to tell people this is Beauty After Dark. We did warn them, didn't we warn them? So this one also, do you see the little button right there? So that's where you turn it on. And you just hold it for a second. Can you hear it? Come on, baby. And look, it even lights up a little bit so you can find it in the bed, just in case you know you want to see. You need to find it. This one has 7 speeds too. Girl, Candy got her stuff multi-dimensional, okay? So now let me say something. If you do these two together, I'm just pressing and going through all the speeds. If you do these and then you just hold it and that turns it off. If you do these two together, clitoris and anal, you are in another stratosphere. I keep telling you.
Supreme.
Right? let the goddess out.
Stress relief gone.
Cross
This
out.
is good.
all you moms out there, get your life, honey. Get it.
You come out the room and the kids be like, we ain't doing our homeschooling, virtual homework. Baby, it's okay.
Yep.
Tomorrow is another day. I'd be like, you looking good, Mom. I know, right? I feel good, baby.
Round 2. Okay.
You have endless patience with your kids. Oh, you be right.
During lunchtime. Shoot, when they got lunch, honey, go get your life in the bedroom.
Kids, I'll be right back.
Be
Put the
right.
cartoons on for them. Put the cartoons on.
We come back smiling.
SpongeBob SquarePants. Child, let me tell you something. Close the door and have you a beautiful goddess getaway. Okay? It's called a reset. Mama,
Yes.
need a reset. Oh, Mama, you need a reset? I need a reset, baby. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Wow. Any other toys out there y'all want to talk about before we go to the next?
So let me talk about my nighttime routine, which is not as spicy. I don't know if I can follow that, but
this is Beauty After Dark.
yes.
This is a
So
no
I'll tell you my nighttime routine. So I am Sophia Byers. Untitled Beauty. So if you want to know more about beauty and Beauty After Dark and all of our rituals and products that can benefit your skin and your body, non-toxic, go ahead and text Idol Beauty to 47177. So my nighttime routine starts with my bath. I have this beautiful goddess YouTube mix that I got from another goddess, Candace. And I turn that on while I take my bath. So, and of course, I'm using one of our Sabella bath bars. Whenever we use a bath bar in our house, the whole house smells like a spa, like a bouquet open up in the bedroom, and it filters down to the kitchen. I promise you. It has essential oils. It's beautiful. So I have a nice bath. Ashley, I love our Renew lotion.
Yeah.
I put lavender in it. Lavender is like, I'm gonna have beautiful dreams and relax. Rub that all over myself. And then of course, then I get to my dental care, right? So I'm using my tooth polish. I have a water pick because my daughter has braces. And we actually put the Melaleuca oil in the water and the water pick. So you have this nice, refreshing, you just feeling refreshed and renewed and clean, right? And then of course I have to go to my mask. So I use my vitamin C scrub. This is amazing.
That's what I have on right now, the vitamin C scrub. I'm about to scrub it off in a moment, but yeah, that's what I have on right now, the mask.
My vitamin C cleanser, followed by the scrub. And I know Ashley had mentioned this earlier, around your period, you get those little bumps that come up.
Yeah.
I get them on my chin. And I got this one the other day. It was so dark. I was like, it looks like I had a scar on my chin. This scrub, guys, has scrubbed it completely off. Over a couple of weeks, that dark spot is gone because I was actually concealing it with concealer. And that brightens up the skin. I use my Sabella cream, advanced retina cream, put it over my face. I put on my bright eyes underneath my eyes. And I like to do it early because I don't want to go to bed and rub off my product in my pillow.
Yeah.
So put it on early so you can, get it absorbed into your skin. And you feel really nice. Like when I'm doing this, I go, wow, I'm doing something nice for myself. I'm taking care of myself, One thing I forgot to mention before I do my scrub, I use my Sabella makeup wipes.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's a must.
That's what I started with tonight.
Because it takes off. The time I go and use my cleanser, most of the makeup is really gone.
Yeah.
Especially if you use that eraser to balm. Oh my god.
Oh my God, I just got the eraser, but I haven't used it yet.
I haven't
I
gotten
just
this one
got
yet.
the eraser. Oh my goodness, this eraser. I use a tiny bit. It like
Let me
melted
know
the
when
eye.
you use it. Okay, you're gonna love it.
Oh
Okay,
my
I'm
goodness.
gonna get
I
that
only
next.
just did a little test of a tiny bit of eye, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that. And then before I go to bed, it's lavender on the pillows, honey.
Lavender on the pillow.
And I can just drift off. I'm clean from head to toe. I moisturize, my body's moisturized, my skin is moisturized. Everything just feels really clean and pampered. And I just drift off to sleep. That's it. That's the nighttime routine.
Where's the orgasms in that? That's what I want to know. I want to know
Well,
if there's something missing here. There's
later.
orgasms. I'm just checking. I didn't hear no mention of the yoni. This is after
Well,
dark.
there's some self-orgasm going on.
Sophia, wait a minute, something's missing.
I like to use my exfoliating sponge for that area. Some facial scrub. The facial scrub is a really good body scrub, and it's so fresh, and it's clean ingredients, so you can use it, and it's just amazing together. It's got a little foam to it. I love it together.
Love that.
Go back and put some sweet almond oil.
Okay.
Love that. Y'all loving that sweet almond oil. I know that is lovely. It is
And
very lovely.
loosen up the muscles for what you got coming with this blue heat. You gotta loosen up the muscles.
Baby, you gotta loosen it up. Look, it has to be tight and loose and smooth at the same time.
Yeah.
Keep it tight. Keep it,
Yeah. Let me rub this on your back, babe. Just a little bit.
Relax, honey. Relax. Okay, now I got a question. My question is, we were talking earlier this week about, things like issues with the vagina, bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections. People keep using monostat, yeast infections. We were talking about, endometriosis. We were talking about fibroids, A lot of these issues are healed, out of the body temple. So what do you say about that and how to clear and, bring all these things out of the body temple? Because these are big problems that people suffer with.
Especially with PCOS too. I want to add PCOS in there because that's polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Oh wow.
And I have that.
Wow.
And that is a serious condition no matter how healthy you try to keep. You got to make sure that you are taking care of your body on the outside and the inside. It's a hormonal syndrome. So you have to make sure that your diet's on point, your vitamins on point, and that your self-care is on point.
Yes.
So taking that time and taking that time really helps with those hormonal issues. Like I get cystic acne, I get swelling for no apparent reason. I get, all of those things. And when I take time to myself to scrub my body, rub it down, do some essential oils, I can literally feel all of that coming down and going away. And the hormones are like on point. Like you took care of yourself. So you boosted those endorphins, right? Because you're taking care of yourself, you're loving on yourself. All of that comes into one. So that helps when it comes to your ovaries and your hormones and that reproductive system.
Yes.
Self-care and beauty is really important, and taking your vitamins and things like that as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As a matter of fact, I just want to make sure that our other goddess was happening because I see Candace probably put the kids to bed. And our other goddess is going to jump in here. So we're in the Beauty Vortex. And we have a goddess community. So the goddess community is all about beauty. It's about self-care. Something that's really near and dear to my heart that I love, which is women taking care of self. Yeah. And not only women, because we have more than women that are in the Beauty Vortex. It's a home for the goddess. It's loving on yourself. It's self-care. It's bedtime rituals. It's morning rituals. It's just self-love. That's the foundation of everything that you create. So what do y'all have to say about that? And I'll keep an eye out for Candace.
I would say it's essential. I remember a couple of years ago, I don't, I've never had any issues with yeast infections or, vaginal bacterial.
Bacterial vaginosis, yeah.
Exactly, and none of that stuff. And I remember a couple of years ago, I was getting divorced, and I got divorced, and all of a sudden, BV, BV, B. I was like, what is going on? And I only had one partner, and I remember going to my gynecologist because you have to go in every time you have BV. That's what they said, and they were like, so what's going on? I was like, I only have one partner. Like, I just got divorced, but I only have one partner. They're like, okay. So, and they're going through, hygiene. I'm like, I know how to wipe front to back. I'm not an idiot,
Yeah. This is not about how I wipe when I go to the bathroom.
Right. I've had a child. I know to take care of myself. But it would just reoccur, ladies. It just reoccurred and reoccurred and reoccurred. As soon as I was off one medication, it came right back. And then I was having so much medication that it threw the pH off. No, I had a yeast infection.
That's right.
I don't get yeast infection. It was BV, yeast infection from hell. I was like,
from a horrible, like foaming yeast everywhere. Yeah.
My yoni was screaming at me. I was like, what? And of course, it was, the heartbreak and all that's going on with the divorce. And I remember I was searching online because at this point I was convinced that my doctors were idiots. I was like, I keep coming to you, I keep paying the copay, I keep picking up the medication, and nothing is happening. And when you go back, they just repeat the same thing over and over and over. And literally it was like, okay, take stock of your life. You're obviously grieving, even though you currently have a partner. Your alignment is completely off. And of course, grieving from loss, from loss of a marital relationship, of course, it's all in the yoni because that's where your partner
is. All in the yoni, that's right.
And eventually it just cleared. It cleared after I was going through more self-care and just taking time for myself. And it never came back. No yeast infections came back, no BV. And I was like, this is crazy. But when I went online, there was a whole host of women in communities that were going through this thing. Every single
one. Join a community of women that are going through this thing. I'll be joining a community of women that are whole and well and have.
I didn't join, but when Google, it was just Google results would just spit
out. YouTube also, because it's a big issue.
It's a big issue, and I just noticed that now I don't have those issues. Don't even, and I'm not doing anything, like extra. I'm just, trying to be more happy and self-care and reflecting more. But I remember right after the divorce, like medical issues were showing up and they were screaming. They're like, ah! I'm like, oh, where are you coming from? Yeah. And my doctors had no answers. I remember I had a bladder issue. They're like, there's nothing wrong with your bladder. Your urine is so clean, you could drink it. I was like, I know. What is the issue? Oh, we don't know. Here, try this cocktail of drugs. Try this, try that. We'll see how it works. Val, that is when we were going to do this. And they prescribed me a medication that was over $300.
For what? Say that again?
For the bladder.
Wow.
Over $300. It was not covered by medical insurance. And I said, you have got to be kidding.
Are you kidding me? $300.
No.
I came to Vegas, and guess what? I didn't need it. I had such a blast in Vegas. I was like, "Hello, I'm September."
Yes. Okay.
You know, it's very fascinating because all doctors will tell you that none of them are trained in nutrition, healing the body with food. Even though we know the saying, let food be thy medicine.
Yes,
They're not trained in any of that in nutrition.
yes,
And they know pretty much disease management. They
right,
don't know wellness, healing, and wholeness. They know
right.
disease management.
And that's all they can give you when you go in. It's a broken, it's like they're on a recording.
Yeah.
They're just, and my urologist said to me, Sophia, I don't know what's wrong, but hey,
Yeah.
let's experiment. Let's try a little bit of this, a little bit. And I just looked at her like,
The guessing game. The
"Look
guessing
at
game.
this."
I'd
And
be
then
like, aren't you the doctor?
Not on
You know?
my body, not the goddess.
Right.
I
Not
read the
practicing on
side
my body.
effects. When I read the side effects, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Luckily for me, my parents are here in Alabama and they're very pro nutrition and very healthy. And they're like, here's what you're going to do. No more processed food for you.
No.
You're going to go raw vegan for 3 months. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Raw vegan for 3 months. I found if you drink enough green or if you do a detox, you can clear just about anything out of your body. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get enough plants in there. I remember when I was in Peru and I asked the shaman, I asked him a couple of different things, and he would chuckle. He would say, drink more plants. Like that was his answer. He had a 3-word answer to a lot of things. Drink more plants.
And fasting.
Yeah.
Fasting. I like what I'm seeing in the comments because no, we didn't talk about fibroids yet, and I want to talk about fibroids right now. Come on, Mr. Fi, because this is one of our booktubers, one of our members on the YouTube channel. Hey! So I still hear a little background noise. Maybe we need to. Okay. So fibroids. I don't know where that sound is coming from. That's so bizarre. Is it me? Oh, okay.
It's something in Sophia's back. Probably, I don't know.
Oh, it's Sophia's? Okay. This fibroid thing, I'm going to tell you how my fibroid journey was. This fibroid thing. So I have fibroids, and I'm a writer. I'm an author. I'm a writer. So I did not know the metaphysical, energetic root. Oh, Ashley?
Yes, excuse me. Can we add Candace in? Is she currently?
Yes. Oh, she's ready. Come on, goddess. Come on, goddess. Love it. Come on. The pack is complete now. We got all the goddesses here. We got the beauty board here. Okay, so before I talk about fibroids, come on, Candace, talk to us. You put the babies to bed, huh, baby? It's after dark. It's mama time now.
Tell us your nighttime routine, girl.
Yes, tell us. Come on, Candace, bring it.
Glowing.
First of all, put the babies to bed, okay? I don't have a nighttime routine. I don't, because with new babies, it's just with little ones and it's just me. It's kind of, you kind of just got to get in where you fit in. So I don't, but there's times when I get to get some ritual in and it's just enough for me. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm glad I got that in spontaneously for myself. That could look like, of course, using my Say Bella products on my face and on my skin, creating a nice little bath time, shower time routine. It's gonna look like sipping some tea, adding some ginger. It's gonna look like practicing with my yoni egg in the evening before I go to sleep. Do a little bit of belly dance when I can get that in. So, yeah, staying hydrated and playing some nice music to celebrate myself. And that's about it.
Love it. What do you use your yoni egg for?
I use my
I'll
okay,
bring
so
out
I
mine.
have I can't show you mine because it's actually hidden.
It's actually in.
Ooh, cool.
It's
That's, tell us a little bit about that yoni egg. How does that make you feel? What made you start it? Why?
I don't know. You know how things just show up for us divinely, just out of we just call it forward. So I was just researching on YouTube University once upon a time, and I started seeing some sisters start talking about yoni eggs, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. So I purchased a couple of years ago, and then I actually upgraded the size because I've given birth 3 times. So I wanted to strengthen my pelvic floor muscles. I love the metaphysical properties of using the crystals. You can also use them while you are engaged in the activity with your partner, which is blissful.
Do you wear your yoni egg during sex? Because I have always been concerned about that, so I never do. Do you wear it during coitus?
I have before, and it was explosive. I have to say that it was unbelievable for not just me, but for the both of us. Yeah, it was pretty. It was. So you can feel the crystal there. It's not going to. Of course, your cervix is at the top, and of your yoni. It's not going to. He's not going to catapult that bad boy through your cervix because it's closed, so it can't go anywhere. But the sensation of the crystal for your partner and yourself feels extravagant, and it's not just. I want to say it's not just exclusive to heterosexual couples. It doesn't matter. You can totally use the tip of the yoni egg to draw circles on your partner's clitoris, on your clitoris. You can use it to write your name on that on a bad boy. But it's all inclusive. For
Drawing.
yes. Yeah.
I'm here for this.
Extremely good for both of us. You got the dark right. So
Go ahead, Marina.
yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah, because I am bisexual. I am bisexual. It's known. My whole family knows it. So I love that.
Okay.
I love it. What does your husband say about you being bisexual?
My husband, he's okay with it, honey. When we met, I said, "Look, I'm bisexual, and if you don't like it, then you need to kick rocks." He know how I am.
Okay, she shut it down. My bisexual husband, and if you don't like it, you need to kick rocks.
And I like him to myself most of the time. I explore sometimes together, but we like him to myself.
So you don't have the ladies with your husband. It's just you. It's either you and your husband or you and the other ladies.
Yes, it's very separate. Every once in a while, if we went on an anniversary trip, we have experienced a couple times. But other than that, it's separate. He's okay with that. He just like the idea, for real. He just like the thought.
Yeah, I love the idea. The more yonis, the better. Come on now.
That's why I said I ain't got my strap on in here. I had on my other toys, but I ain't have my strap on.
I told y'all Marina was freaking a week. I told y'all she was 50 shades.
You was like the other day, you said, "What is y'all favorite topic?" I'm like, sex?
Come on. I knew Marina was 50 shades. But Marina was saying, "Oh, no, Marina's so sweet. Those are the ones you need to look out for, the real sweet ones." Child, they be swinging from the chandeliers. Okay, Candace. Continue, Candace.
I was going to say, talk about being fully responsible and, owning your own sexual experience. We are responsible for our own pleasure. So I love that, Marita. And I'm like, nobody is responsible for orgasm, um, for your overall experience. Like, we came into this existence in our body. So first, we are to be our own very best lovers, hands down, before anybody else can be a good lover to you. You have to be a good lover to yourself. I think it's imperative that we know where all of our erogenous zones, all of our spots are on our own body before we can have somebody else going fishing for them. And then when they can't find it, then it's a problem. Oh, he don't know, but she don't know what she's doing. It's like, no, you don't know what you're doing with your own body. How about you just get in the dark by yourself, get a compact mirror, take a look at yourself down there. What does it feel like? What do you smell like? What do you taste like? What turns you on? Like, really have that love, that whole experience with yourself first before you just hand it over to somebody else. And then when they leave, he or she just out the door with your whole, your orgasm, your sexual experience. Like, nobody has that key for you but you. And don't turn it over to somebody else, because then you're constantly looking for the next fix. Like, who's coming to push these buttons? And I need no. Like, we are our very first and best lovers first and foremost. And then you invite somebody in to play with you and all those other things. But I do take pride on being my very own best lover and partner first before I can either be that with somebody else or let somebody be that for me. So that's where I am with this whole thing.
I love it.
I'm complete.
I love it. I love that. There's a lot of women that never even looked at their own yoni.
Nope.
As a
Or
matter of
even
fact,
have never had an orgasm, never tried to touch a toy, never tried to touch their soul. I'd be like, oh my God, child, let me talk.
I blame Christian people for doing that. I blame the Christians. Child, the Christians tried to tell me don't masturbate. I was like, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm breaking the rules, and nobody's going to do it anyway.
And be telling you that you can't be all sexy, you can't be all. I mean, like, listen, I am a sexual being, okay? I'm not gonna shut it all the way down. No.
Stop. And I realize why they say it. Of course, like all religions tell you to not, they keep you from tapping into the immense sexual energy, because from a very elementary place, you don't let kids play with fire and you don't let kids play with electricity.
Right.
But we would hope that you would get to the place, and we understand it for an immature consciousness, but we would hope everyone would get to the place that they can handle sexual energy. It's just like every powerful energy, just like electricity, just like there's many powerful energies in the universe. Everybody got here by sex magic, right? Some form of sex magic happened for everybody to be here. So for people to completely shut down sexual, I can understand it at one level because they're keeping you safe at one level, right? But while you're young, you're inexperienced, maybe you don't know, they don't want you to find out in the wrong way. They want it to be appropriate. They don't want you to get hurt. They don't want you to, give over your body before your emotions can really handle all of this. But really, I found that there was a healthy dose, there was heaping doses of fear around it too, sexual energy. People didn't want to talk about it. My grandmother didn't talk about sex. My grandmother didn't. Do you know what my mother told me? My mother told me that her mother told her when she got her period, she looked at her. My mother was terrified because she started bleeding. She didn't know why. And my mother said that her mother looked at her and said, "You're a woman now. Don't hold hands with a boy." That was the entire sex conversation. You're a woman now. Don't hold hands with a boy because you'll get pregnant. What did my mom do? She probably went out and got pregnant twice with me and with my brother. Why? Because holding hands with a boy, a lot of it is, if you don't know and there's too much repression, you're going to run out there and you're going to try anything and everything. If you're in Europe and it's well discussed and you've been seeing tatas on billboards and everything else, not a problem. Europe, they say, doesn't even have the teenage pregnancy problem that they have in America. So it's not that people shouldn't be having sex. People are not exposed to it appropriately, and they're not taught how to handle sexual energy, even though we will teach our children how to handle fire, and we will teach our children how to handle electricity. but we won't teach our children how to handle sexuality.
Yep. True.
That is so true. That is so true. Candace and I were having a conversation earlier about dating and how certain things that was just not conveyed to us when we were growing up as to the dating process and the courting process and how to vet, you know, people that you're dating. I was like, we kind of just learned on the fly from experiences and girlfriends and, you know, observing things that happen in college, which was basically hit or miss. And it was like the blind leading the blind, like no one had these conversations with us. And now I'm 43. Candace, you want to disclose your age, goddess?
Yeah, I'm 39.
Right. And so now we're having these conversations with each other, and we're discovering this, and we're, you know, discovering books. And of course, we have beautiful goddesses who are leading by example. I, Reverend Val, the goddess right here. We're learning from everyone. And I'm like, how come they didn't tell us? Like, where was this information? Like, we went to school, we got degrees and academics, and we have all this stuff. When it comes on to the actual goddess, right? The actual, we embody the feminine, the divine feminine on the planet. No, there's just no information.
No one teaches you how to be a goddess. No one.
And now we're discovering this, and Candace and I have been having a fabulous day. I've been flirting with everyone I can even lay my eyes on today in preparation. Like, what? I'm an immigration. Oh, you a snack, and you a snack, and I'm just like, this energy is so beautiful
and powerful.
And powerful. It's not
energy is so powerful.
It's powerful and it's empowering. And yeah, so we've been prepping for tonight, and it's so funny. All of our reading materials dropped in our laps right before today. So it's just amazing. It's beautiful, because the only thing I was told about, you know, about, you know, childbirth was, oh, you know, don't get pregnant. Don't get pregnant. If you get pregnant, that's the end of school. That's it. It was always a don't. There was never any actually proactive discussion about how to take care of yourself. And this is a blessing. This is not a curse. But I'm learning. And of course, my daughter has had her cycle visited, and we celebrated. We had like
rites of passage and celebration.
Rite of passage, and she knows there's nothing to be scared about. And I'm kind of glad I had that experience, because now I can bring it forward and share it with young women who are in my circle. So it's amazing.
I love that. When we have the retreat center, we're definitely having yogi steam. We are definitely going to have a red tent for women. That's one of the things I love about our belly dance community. When I was belly dancing, that we knew that belly dancing had nothing to do with men. You know, whenever I would tell people I was belly dancing, they're like, ooh, I know your husband is happy. And I would be like, my belly dancing is not about or for my husband, even though when I was married, he would reap the benefits of it. Belly dancing historically has always been, right? He didn't reap the benefits. It's not for him. It's for me, and for anchoring the energy in the yoni and in the sacral chakra and the root chakra. And when I was belly dancing, one of the big things we focused on was that belly dancing was always women with women. It was never women dancing for men. Belly dancing is not about women dancing for men. It's not. It's different from being a stripper. And a stripper, no judgment on being a stripper. If you're a stripper, hey, get your life, however you get it. They're just two different things, right? Stripper is more like the, allure for that masculine energy and alluring the masculine energy, but you can't get it, right? But you can look, and I'm gonna get your paper, right? And belly dancing was always women with women. It wasn't women with men. We were in the red tent belly dancing. It was the women's sexual arts. It was the art of allure. It was the art of how to have babies, how to work your yoni, how to work your sacral chakra. It was all of that. And where are the womanly arts? I mean, I know that there are teachers online that teach it, because in our society, it's not baked in. Being a goddess in the womanly arts, it's not baked in. It's more, like you all said, denial. It's a lot of what don't do.
You're right. Yeah, definitely.
So the fibroid conversation, because I saw someone in the chat ask about the fibroids. So I have fibroids, and earlier I started to say this, that I'm a writer, and being a writer is a creative endeavor, right? So I discovered the metaphysical causation of fibroids. Now, none of this is medical advice, family. We all belong to a wellness club, and you can join us. You see all the goddesses here. Text any one of us and we will help you, okay? Get into our goddess community. That's why we put the text numbers here for us, so you can see. Text any one of these goddesses and we will help you come into our goddess community. Really take care of yourself and just level up your goddess. Well, I got fibroids because fibroids, this was mind-blowing when I discovered this. Fibroids are unexpressed creativity. Come on, Ashley, talk about it. That's all a fibroid is. It's a condensation of unexpressed creative energy in the womb.
You're absolutely right. And the moment that I received that correlation of stagnant energy sitting in the womb, that's when I realized, okay, I need to bring forth whatever is coming in that's stuck in here, that mucus, the hate, if there's some sort of self-hatred or whatever it is, your energy of whether you want to express yourself in art or even just verbal communication. Even though most people think about the throat, it's also the creative expression of your voice through your womb. And it's very important. So I mentioned it earlier. When I learned that I was able to sit on a pot of herbs, right? That's the yoni steam. But also, yes, oh, that's magnificent. Listen, if you would love to, I was doing Kegels while I was sitting on a pot
I'm
of
doing
herbs.
it right now.
Listen, and no one would ever know. It's so beautiful. But no, this almond oil, as well as, oops, this is a different blend, the orange oil. When I was blending these together, rubbing it on my womb, speaking life into my womb, because even if I haven't birthed a child yet, there's still something within me that needs to be birthed. Whatever creative expression, the arts, I'm very artistic. I just realized this, to be 100% honest. I didn't know, but I had to go within to pull it out. And so the fibroids, and this might be a bit gruesome, but I actually saw it expel from my body.
Wow, look at that. Yeah.
The moment yeah, and even when we did the beauty challenge, the flower challenge for the month of September, there was so much resistance that I had within me. But then the moment when I breathed in that confidence, I said, you know what, I can do this. I'm not going to be afraid. I adorned my crown. I anointed my third eye. And then I said, I'm going to do it. It was at midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning before I actually uploaded the book. The moment I did it, I just felt exceptionally well. I felt the goddess within. And it had shown in that photo that I put within our beauty challenge, within the Beauty Vortex. And so it's very important to bring that creative expression out. You have to. A goddess is not afraid. A goddess cannot identify herself to be a goddess and then be so timid and afraid. Like, no, bring it out and let your true vision, your true purpose, your true person to shine through is very important. And the fibroids, and now, actually, when I went to the doctor, true story, I went to the doctor. So I have a naturopath that I work with. And then I also have my PCP and then my OBGYN. I went to the OBGYN. She was like, oh, I actually don't see it anymore. It looks like it appears to have shrunken. So, and then it's just over a 30 days, and then over a course of 60 days, 90 days, you have to stay consistent, at least a minimum of 4 months. You stay consistent with it, but you have to come back to yourself on a daily basis. And so that creative expression, it has to come out. That's what I can share with you.
That's it. It has to come out. And the creative expression, right? It's energy. It's energy seeking expression. And we continue to not express it, right? Running around with the kids. I wasn't writing. Taking care of the home, taking care of the husband, taking care of this, taking care of that. Not taking care of myself. The energy just congeals right there in the sacral chakra. And that's the womb. And there's just this congestion and congealing of energy. And over years and years and years, it shows up as issues in the body temple. And why wouldn't it?
Right. You're right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to the doctor, and of course, they have all these ideas of what they want to do with these fibroids. They want to burn them out. They want to freeze them. They want to go in and take them out. None of the options sounded like anything that my intuitive voice said. Yes, let's do that. All of them were a no. I would never let you do that to my body. All of them were a no. So I just kept saying no, no, no. Fast forward, got pregnant with my third child. When I got pregnant with my third child, I had her 4 weeks early because the doctor told me that the fibroids were in there with the baby. Fibroids like the size of cantaloupes or whatever, right? These big fibroids. And the fibroids were in there with the baby. And that as the womb continued to expand, one of the signals that causes you to go into labor is the size of the uterus, right? When the uterus gets to the certain size of like a 40-week pregnancy, which is 10 lunar months, 40 weeks, right? So a woman is actually pregnant 10 lunar months, 10 moon cycles, and then you have the baby. Well, she came 4 weeks early because the womb was measuring a 40-week pregnancy, but it was only a 36-week pregnancy because the fibroids were so large. So she came early. She was fine, absolutely fine. And these fibroids, I continued to have an experience of these big fibroids in the womb, yet they did not bleed out. So I know a lot of people, they have all this bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. They have all this pain. I didn't have any of that. So they were just kind of there, these big lumps. I started writing and writing and writing and writing. And I'm still writing. Books 8, 19, and 20 come out this month. They start shrinking because the energy is moving. It's no longer suppressed. You're vibing up your vibrational frequency. You're raising your consciousness. You're literally becoming a new person. And there's no reason that anything should be in your body for longer than 7 years because all your cells turn over. You have a complete new body every 7 years. So why do we keep having things longer than 7 years? It's because there's cell memory. And that when a new cell is born, the dying cell passes on the memory to the new cell. Oh, remember, we have high blood pressure. Oh, remember, we have fibroids. Oh, remember, we have diabetes. All that stuff should be gone. Shouldn't it? Why would it last more than 7 years? If you get a whole new body every 7 years, every single cell in your body has turned over every 7 years. Brand new. Right now, while we're talking, millions of new cells have been made in your body. The problem is they're being made in a factory that has issues.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that writing is the cure to fibroids. I don't know what the cure to fibroids is. I don't claim to have the cure. What I do know is that everything is energy. And for anything in the womb and the yoni and the heart chakra, which is all connected, you better go to the energetic source of the thing. Otherwise, you get some kind of quote unquote treatment from the doctor, but the thing won't be gone. It'll come back or it won't completely heal. The only complete cure, healing is God. That's what I found. Divine.
Yes. Yes.
That's it.
That's it right
I
there.
never found a healing in a pill. I just never had.
But inner health, taking action, yourself, loving on yourself. That has always been the healer for me. No matter how much medication I was on, no matter what the situation was, it was always inner health, taking that time, just do what you love, make yourself feel good at all times, and there you go. No matter what they were trying to do.
That's it. But doctors won't tell you that. So you definitely want to see. I think we got some background sound. Is that yours, Sophia?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
go ahead, Sophia. Share.
Well, I was gonna say because most of the doctors they just don't know, and so we need to stop putting them on a pedestal. They really don't know. A lot of doctors, I don't know if you all know this, but nutrition is not even a required course in medical school. It's an elective. And so a lot of doctors are well-meaning, right? But you have to take back the sovereignty over your body. You are in charge of your body. In society, we have systems set up. Oh, the politicians are in charge of this, and your teachers are in charge of your education. And you need to remember, at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. Right. And I love the fact that, when Ashley mentioned her doctor, she had a PCP, she had a OBGYN, and she had her alternative doctor.
A naturopathic doctor.
That she had to go out and procure this other person. And between those three, those are her team. But she don't defer to them. They're her expert advisors. And then once she gets that information, she makes the final call. So remember, it is your body. You make the final call. Just because your doctor says, great, but you need to go and do your research and do your inner work and take back control over your body. Because at the end of the day, if they write a prescription, it doesn't work. They don't live in your body. They're at home. You're the one that's in your body experiencing whatever you're experiencing. Yeah.
Amen. It's the truth. And we know intuitively the answer. We intuitively know the answer. And we know that cutting out the uterus is probably not the answer. But that's an answer that they give to too many Black women. Cut out your uterus. Like, I need my uterus.
Right. Like,
What I was born with, I'm keeping with.
Is this something important?
I know. I had so many cysts on my ovaries. They were like, we're going to drill them off. We're going to do this. We're going to put you on 6 medications. We're going to do this. You're never going to have children. I'm sorry, but you're never going to have children. I tried for 5 years to have children with the medications they were putting me on and this and that. And it just never worked until I took the time to take care of me. Until I took the time, because I fell into that depression of what they were telling me. I fell into it. You know what I mean? I fell into that depression of, oh my God, I'm finally met my husband. I'm never going to have children. What am I going to do? And I ate my feelings. And I never got over that until I just was like, okay, it's enough. Enough is enough. Take time for me. Do some time for me. Love up on me, have some rituals for me to make me feel good mentally and physically so that I can feel better. But I never thought I would have children. But it was funny. As soon as I did that, here comes everything fell into place. Health fell into place. Feeling good. Mental health fell into place. Having a child. I'm like, they're like, you 3 months pregnant. What? Like, what?
After the doctor said you can't have kids, but don't fall under the law of what the doctor said.
And I stopped taking their medicine. Yes, I stopped taking their medicine. I cut out a lot of things that was inflammation, that causes inflammation. They were like, what are you doing? Like, they were shocked, okay? And I was like, I just cut out stuff, and I started focusing on me. I started loving on me. I started exploring more in all different ways. And listen, it felt good. It felt good. And everything in my body obviously felt good, because it was like, hey, you pregnant? You had 2 babies. And keep it up, girl. But enough of that. I'm done having children for right now. But my body.
Yeah, I'm definitely done having kids.
Yeah, but my body is like thanking me now, because I took that time. But I continue to take that time, because we're not getting any younger. We're getting older. So we want to continue to feel good. And I still have all those symptoms of PCOS. So I don't want all the extra stuff coming, the acne and the excessive hair growth and things like that. So you want to make sure your hormones and you're feeling good at all times.
Amen. Amen. So that's the end of the first show. Wow, this was incredible, goddesses. This was incredible. Somebody said in the chat that we need to go to Arizona. There's a store called Fascinations out there with the toys. So I think when we go to the Sedona retreat, maybe we got to check Fascinations. I'm gonna look that up. I need to get to that little store. I need to get there. Yes. So introduce yourself. Oh yes. Go ahead, Marita.
Yes, I gotta go there.
We already know you do 50 Shades. That's your nickname, 50 Shades.
Hey, that's my movie. I love that movie.
Oh my goodness. So we're in the Beauty Vortex, and the Beauty Vortex, like we said, is all about non-toxic, cleaning the toxins out of your body, cleaning the toxins out of your home, eating well, wellness as a lifestyle. It has to begin within. It has to begin within family. All these issues that women have, all these womb issues, these yoni issues, they can be addressed. They must be addressed from within. They have to be addressed from within. And it's one thing if you can continue taking the meds from the doctor. This is not us telling you that you shouldn't take meds. This is us telling you that in addition to whatever you're doing with your healthcare practitioners, add the inner work of being a goddess. And that's what our community is about. And so if you want to join us in the goddess community, the Beauty Vortex, you can text us, and we have our, come on in, and we have our text. And any goddess that speaks to you, we have the text right here under each of our names. So I was let y'all tell me about your Instagram, how people can reach you. Start off, Marita. Go ahead, 50 Shades. It's on you.
Okay. Yes, definitely. You want to come to, in there, because the community is amazing. You're not going to find anything like it. So definitely text me at, Beauty Climax, of course.
I know what the Climax is for.
47177, and you'll get the information to get in this amazing community full of goddesses like ourselves who love self-care, self-love, beauty, and all the above. So definitely come join us.
Join us. You can be a beauty guru as well, and also create wealth, helping other people become goddesses, helping other people tap into their goddess energy, right? Go ahead, Ashley.
All right. Yes. So I'm actually going to put it in the chat here on YouTube, but I am on Instagram as Reflections of AG. My name is Ashley Gamble, and you can text Divine Reflection to 47177, where I'm willing to share my process of how I was able to face myself. I had to face myself. It started with self-awareness before I was even able to gather all the energy that I had left, all the residual energy that I had left over from that fibroid that was draining me, the endometriosis that was draining me. Stage 4, I had to overcome that, but it started within. So I faced myself, and now I'm all about non-toxic. I am the non-toxic self-care lover of all things. My environment is non-toxic, and I'm willing to do complimentary beauty consultations. Right now I have a bare face, and I'm wearing my favorite age-defying overnight cream, because after this is over, I'm going to work on my manifestation and abundance Bible. But, definitely connect with me. I'm willing and able. I'm here to serve you. And yeah, the fibroids does not have to exist. It starts within. Let's bring that creative energy out because the world needs it. It's imperative. You all, and thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Love it. Our beauty guru, Ashley Gamble. Let's go to Sophia Byers.
Yes, everyone. So first of all, I hope that you enjoyed the show. This is our first show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed sharing. And definitely come join us in the Beauty Vortex. You're going to be so amazed about the products, tutorials, quick ways for you to look fabulous. And, you know, personally for me, I'm a busy immigration attorney. I'm busy. But even though I am busy, I like to look great and I love to slay wherever I am, period. Because that's all about embodying the goddess in me. So if you're a busy professional woman, and you don't have time and you need to beat your face in 10 minutes or less, I can show you how to get that done. You can show up for your Zoom meetings, your presentations. If you are an entrepreneur, boss lady, whatever, we can get it done 10 minutes or less. And people are going to be amazed at the fact that you can do all of this and look fly. So definitely text I Tell Beauty, all one word, no spaces, 47177. And let's get it together. Let's hang out. I'm here for you.
What does I Tell Beauty mean?
Oh, I Tell Beauty. I am from Jamaica, man. Ooh.
Come on, Jamaica.
Yes.
Jamaica, man.
I Tell Beauty is all about vitality. So in Jamaica, if you know about the dreadlocks community, I Tell Food, I Tell Culture is all about using natural ingredients, both in your food, in your makeup, just your entire persona, right? Your entire life. And so that's why I'm all about this non-toxic life. I am not interested in adding a cocktail of chemicals to my body that I actually don't need, right? You don't need that. And your skin is your largest organ. Whatever you put on your skin is going to go into your body. And a lot of these things, they interrupt your hormones, they interrupt your endocrine system. And of course, this is not covered in everyday life. So, I Tell Beauty basically is non-toxic, cruelty-free, clean beauty. You're still going to look fabulous. Your skin and your health is going to just be so thankful to you. And because of that, your vitality is going to be even longer. You're going to live a wonderful life. So everything Irie, come on aboard. Text I Tell Beauty 47177.
Don't you mean everything Irie? That's how you'll be saying it. Everything Irie.
Everything crisp, everything good, everything Irie. And crisp means brand new, like crisp dollar bills. No, crisp $100 bills, honey. $100. We don't do dollar bills around here. We wealthy. $100 bills, $500 bills. You're gonna be crispy. You're gonna be crisp and new and vital and ital. Yes.
Come on. I told my daughter that my stripper name was C Notes, and she didn't understand. Yeah, that's my stripper name, C Notes. Every woman should have a stripper name. If you don't have a stripper name,
yes, definitely.
every
I
woman got should have a
one.
stripper name. So I told my daughter that. She was 19. She young. She was like, "Oh no, mom." She was like, "What is C Notes?" I was like, $100 bills. She was like, "No, ma, you did not say that." I said, "Baby, let me tell you something. If I go up in the strip club right now, I'm gonna be C Notes. Okay? It's not gonna be nothing less than C Notes. I don't do dollars. I don't do 5s, 10s, 20s, or 50s. That is my stripper name. My stripper name is C
Make it
Notes.
rain.
Okay? Baby, show me the C Notes and I'll work with you. Okay? Candace.
Wop.
Don't play. I like paper. Candace, get them bags. Oh, unmute yourself.
It's a little delay.
Okay, you're good.
So I have a little delay over here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, we can hear you.
You said yes, you can.
Yep. Sure can.
Yes, you can text me. My name is Candace Smith. I am on Instagram at Venus Rising 369. You can text Venus Rising to 47177, and you've probably been seeing me eat on camera, but that's very intentional. I've been noshing on some olives that I got some snacks from Whole Foods. I have some pineapple, I have some raspberry, and I have some dark chocolate with raspberries in it, and some shelled mussels that don't have any seasoning. But these are the little things. When I talk about having, just creating the sacred time for your food and how you're eating it and how does it taste and the texture, all those things. I wanted to just touch on belly dance. I belly dance once you're a belly dancer, you're always a belly dancer, number one. It's not like ballet and you
You're
lose the
right.
technique and you have to go to the class. It's like once you're a belly dancer, you are a belly dancer for life. I started belly dancing when I came out of a relationship and I was completely devastated and heartbroken. And I Googled after I saw Shakira on awards. I said, I need to find a belly dance class. And I found a beautiful community in DC. And it was the beginning of the rest of my life. And it's such a positive art form where everybody, type, shape, size, no matter where you are, maiden, mother, crone, no matter what season you are in your life, every woman is welcome there. It just helped me to develop such a loving relationship with myself. And during that time, I had some of the best um, mm, excursions that I ever had in my life. I'm still young, so it's not over, but it's just that being intentional with yourself. And I love, Val, how you touched on someone said, I bet your husband loves that. It don't have anything to do with your partner, your significant other. It's a complete love relationship with yourself. And it's just been so amazing. So you text me, you're going to learn about some movements. I remember I had a they said before I got pregnant with my first daughter. And once I started belly dancing and would go back for my annual exams, like there was no fibroid sight, sound of a fibroid anywhere in sight. So it had completely, vanished. I would like to say because I started investing in my creativity, and it's just been completely amazing. So, yeah, you're gonna get beauty tips. I love putting on makeup, playing in makeup, and the skincare that is healthy for your space. Your skin is the largest organ of our body, so everything that we put on our faces is directly going into our bloodstream. So, I'm a mother of three. I do not have time, a extensive amount of time to create looks. I want to say between 10 and 15 minutes to create anything. Sometimes it's 5 minutes. So just get it in, boom, bam, thank you, ma'am, and you're out the door. Also, one really quick thing I wanted to share is the company that we get our essential oils from, that we all love. They have a rose oil. And if you take some of that rose oil, essential oil, and coconut oil is really good for the summertime because it's somewhat cooling, even though it's moisturizing. But in the warmer months, you will like to use some maybe an almond oil, and also a sesame seed oil. Those oils are really warming in the winter times and the colder months. Taking a few drops of rose oil with sesame or almond oil and giving yourself a breast massage,
Oh
um,
yes.
your body will thank you for it. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So, things like that. When you're massaging your breast, also don't forget about your underarm because you do have it's all connected. So you want to do the underarm when you're doing a breast massage. You want to just look at yourself in the mirror. Get in the mirror after. Don't just do it in the shower. When doctors say get in the shower and just look for a lump, like just don't specifically just that. Like I'm looking for something. Like totally embrace your body and And your breasts are connected to your heart chakra as well. So adorning your breasts and massaging yourself and your underarms, your heart, your breasts with rose oil is so beautiful and sacred. So you will be learning rituals that you can apply to your everyday life, how to cultivate self-preservation, um, how to cultivate a loving relationship with yourself, to be your very best partner, your very best girlfriend, all within a community of people, of women and men who are just enhancing their life and also, the same thing for others. So I am complete. We cannot wait to see you, talk with you. We can't wait for the next episode next Thursday. And this was true. I'm so thankful. And I'm definitely not going to sleep after this is over. I'll be up just continuing on, letting this energy flow. So, yes, I'm complete. I love you, ladies. And I can't wait until we meet again.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you're a nursing mom, so that's really beautiful. I remember nursing my kids, nursed all three of my kids. They did not get any formula at all. And I love, she's a year now, right? Sailor is a year.
Can, yeah, she's a year old now. She just turned a year old on the 15th. And all of her sun, moon, rising signs are in Venus. I'm a Taurus, so my planet is ruled by Venus. So that's where the Venus comes in. And I'm still nursing her. She is one. And you can offer up your moon time, your cycle, or I'm not currently bleeding because I'm nursing, but that doesn't mean your cycle can come whenever it wants to when you're breastfeeding. But you can also give your milk back to the mother, to the planet. So just making those sacred offerings to the earth as well. I'm totally into those things. So yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm complete.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Next week, I think we're going to talk a little bit about, in addition to the yoni eggs, using that menstrual blood to create incredible magic, because I have some menstrual blood collected right now that's going to be put to a very powerful use. And I just love menstrual blood. I just love it. It's so potent. It's so powerful. So powerful. So that's another discussion for another day. So thank you for being here, family. I love you. I love you. I love you. This has been Beauty After Dark. We'll see you next Thursday night for some more adults only conversation. Good night. Peace. I love you.